The Simflight Pilot Desk, an optional add-on for your Elite AT11i or the Simflight AT1000 desktop flight simulators. Ruggedly constructed, powder-coated steel for flight school environments. The Simflight Pilot Deck incorporates a few features. One is the fully adjustable seat, backrest adjustable, as well as fore and aft adjustment. You have the normal fore and aft adjustment at the base of the seat, as well as at the bottom of the seat where the attachment points are. They can also be unscrewed easily and moved to two other positions for those cases of exceptionally long legs or short leg students. Also incorporated in this is the ability to attach three different types of pedals. One is the older Elite pedals that are no longer produced but still widely used out there, and you may even have those on your setup. They can be fitted, as well as what we now recommend is the Brunner control-loaded pedals, or the more cheaper virtual fly pedals. All three pedals are exceptionally good pedals and recommended, and they all can be fitted and adjustable in fore and aft position as well. The pilot desk itself at the top is quite rugged. It can hold a considerable amount of weight, and normally, and you may already have the Elite AT11i, which incorporates the Pro Panel yoke, avionics stack and monitor, and this lends itself to our AT11i Pro, which incorporates also a hooded instrument panel that fits over the Pro panel. And there's a link at the bottom to that video if you want to check out the AT11i Pro unit. Also on this top there are attachment points for our monitor stand for external visuals. If you're using Prepared 3D external visuals, you can mount up to a 49-inch curved screen. If you want to have the surround visuals using large format TV sets, such as 3 TV sets surrounding the unit, they would be on external stands from the pilot deck. The pilot deck is made up of 6 panels, and it's basically a flat pack shipment. The panels come together very easily, and we do have instructions and a video to show how that installation would be done. Okay, when it comes to computer installation, there are 2 options available. If you're using the AT1000, the G1000 from Simflight, it would use one large super computer positioned in this area here, and all the cabling done from there. Or there is the option, if you have the Elite AT11i Pro, which has got the external P3D visuals, you would have 2 computers, one being the visual computer, or what we call the image generator, and that would normally be a rack mounted one that we would fit into our instructor desk, which I'll show you shortly. And then you would also have on that instructor desk the smaller format computer that runs the Elite side, and they would be networked together. Of course, you can still go for the one computer here for the image generator and a separate computer at the pilot desk for the Elite side of things. So let's have a look at the pilot desk that we also produce in conjunction with this. Again, it's an option, and you certainly don't need to use that. You can obviously use your own. The Simflight Instructor Operating Station, as you see here, is an optional item that we can supply. It has the ability to slide in a rack-mounted computer that we use as the image generator, a high-end system for our Elite-based flight training devices. It has a place for your keyboard, mouse and intercom as well. And behind the screen we have a small form factor computer that runs the Elite side. Of course, if you have the AT1000, which is the G1000 system that we produce, that would be just a one supercomputer that would be positioned at the pilot desk itself. No requirement for the rack mounted computer or the small form factor computer behind the screen. Also, there is a section in here where we've got a few peripherals, such as the Wi-Fi modem, so that you can attach your Oz runways or AVPLAN to Elite or to the G1000, AT1000 system, power strip, and a few other bits and pieces. Fire extinguisher can be attached, which is required for certification, and headsets or any other items can be placed under there on the shelf. So that's the instructor station. Again, it can be broken down for easy transportation. Okay, so if you're not using 3 large format TVs for your external visuals, you can, as I said before, attach our stand for up to 49-inch curved screen monitors. So let's have a look at that and see how that looks attached to the pilot desk. Okay, now we've attached the monitor stand. So let's have a look how a 49-inch monitor fits to that stand. So now we've got the 49-inch monitor, curved monitor stand fitted to the stand. And as you can see, it's quite an impressive monitor for your external visuals. Quite adequate, works quite well. But of course you still have the option of the immersive wraparound 3T large format TV screens that can also be mounted around the pilot desk, if so desired. Alright, so let's have a look now at the mounting of one of the 3 pedals that we mentioned earlier. Okay, we've just attached the virtual fly pedals. These are the non-control loaded pedals, which we now use instead of the Elite pedals, which were also non-controlled, as the Elite pedals are now obsolete and no longer produced. So those who already have that, fine, no problems. They will also fit in the pilot desk and also adjustable. But for any new installations, we use the virtual fly pedals, which, as I said, are non-controlled and non-control loaded, or the Brunner control loaded pedals, which are dynamically controlled with the software, and they are more expensive, but of course they give you the dead foot, dead engine type pressures that you would get in the real aircraft. Not to say that these aren't very good, they are excellent pedals and work very, very well. Alright, now that we've got the pedals and the 49-inch monitor attached, let's have a look at attaching the Elite Pro panel yoke console to the desk, and we will also fit our Simflight AT11i Pro hood to the Pro panel. So let's have a look at that. Okay, now we've mounted the Elite Pro panel, and in this case we've got the Pro Panel 3, which has the Brunner control loading yoke. This is the only version now available. And also the Simflight AT11i Pro hood, as you see here, which is mounted over the Pro panel. It has a touch screen, and in this case it has the replica G530, but of course you could also have the G750. So now, once cabled up, the unit is complete. And that's the Simflight Polytech.